In the eyes of other kids, he was the strange one. Every 2 weeks, he'd build a paper house in the park. Even if he fell, he never cried or made a fuss. He'd just brush off his little hands and hurry back to work. That paper house was his only home. But this time, when he finished, something felt missing. Then he remembered Mom and Dad, so he braved the cold, working for 3 hours in the snow, until 2 tall snowmen stood beside his house. Now he had parents, too. Before he could rest, his stomach began to growl. Gathering his spirit, he headed into town. But for a lonely child like him, even a bowl of noodles was a dream. Imagining the taste, he quietly picked up a soda can by his feet. He filled his backpack with scraps, traded them for 2 coins, and bought 2 steamed buns, warm in his hands. He ran home happily, only to find his snow parents destroyed. But he didn't complain. He rubbed his cold little hands together, and built them back again. Thoughtful to the end, he fed his snow parents first, before sitting down to his own dinner. That winter was especially cruel. The next morning, he found the tap water frozen solid. Heartbroken, he went to the public restroom to brush his teeth and sip just a bit of water to drink. The chill gave him a cough, but he was used to this life. He slipped into a kindergarten class, where the teacher was telling the story of the little match girl. He listened, captivated. It was the first time he'd heard that a match could make wishes come true. But halfway through the story, a cold breeze made him sneeze, and the teacher noticed. He ducked into the bushes and ran. Maybe heaven took pity, sparing him the story's sad ending. He began searching everywhere for a match. He finally found one, but it was already burnt. Hoping for a whole match, he waited all night by a cigarette vendor. Nothing. He curled up, shivering. In a daze, he thought he saw the little match girl. He ran toward her, and traded his scarf for a whole box of matches. Striking one, he saw everything he'd ever dreamed of. But when the flame went out, he still hadn't seen his mother's face. Sometime later, an old man collecting scrap woke him. He'd nearly frozen in his sleep. Remembering nothing of the vision, he kept the box of matches close, a tiny vessel of hope. And somehow, a bit of that hope came true. One rainy day, as he headed home, he saw a shivering stray dog. He stepped in to shield her from the rain. A passerby took pity and tossed a coin toward them. His eyes lit up, but the coin rolled into a storm drain. The quick-thinking dog blocked the drain with her small body, hoping for another kind soul. Soon, a group of girls noticed. Worried the dog would get sick in the rain, they decided to take her home. Home. The word brought sudden tears to his eyes. He longed so badly for a home. But the girls' attention was all on the dog. They picked her up and started to leave. He felt a pang of loneliness, but then felt happy for her. At least she wouldn't be homeless like him. Maybe only those who've known loneliness can truly understand it. Watching his small, solitary figure walk away, the dog remembered her own lonely past. She wriggled free, ran back to him, and stayed by his side, ready to follow him from that day on. If you met him, would you give him a home?